Welcome to Touch the Plane Tarot. Thank you for joining me today for another pick a card reading. Today we're going to focus on, with Valentine's coming up, love, but not necessarily what's ahead for you in love, but really taking a closer look at what is it that your soul really wants in a love relationship. This is an opportunity to look beyond the superficial holiday of Valentine's with flowers and gift giving, but to really see, why is love important in your life and your path specifically. So I've prepared 3 piles for you today. The first card is Mermaid's Love, and it is with this very intriguing ruby and kyanite. The second pile is The Art of Seduction, paired with the Snowflake Obsidian. The third card is Pure Nature, and it is paired with the Cherry Garnet crystal. I hope you can see the lovely detail and shimmer in this piece. Again, thank you for joining me today on another pick a card adventure, and I'll see you in your pile. Hi, pile 1. You chose the Mermaid's Love with the ruby in kyanite, and this particular stone with its layers of blue and rich earthy tones really reminds me of sort of the beauty of the watery realm with cloudiness, intrigue, mystery. So let's see how that plays into our reading today. Oh, 2 came out. We have intellect and we have faith. Interesting. We'll get some animal spirit cards. When it comes to love, what type of animal spirit energy does pile 1 currently have? This one, elephant. And what type of energy would best help pile 1 in a search for their ideal loving relationship? Earthworm. Very different energies. These are more cards than I had originally planned to take out, but we're going to go with it. We're going to go where the energy is flowing. We're going to pull some tarot. More information about the ideal loving relationship for pile 1. What is it that pile one's soul is craving? It's lovely, pile one. You're getting both a queen and a king. And as many who have been watching tarot for a while will know that the genders on the cards do not represent the genders of anyone in real life. It is about energy, and we all can embody each type of energy in each tarot card. And I think we'll get one more. It's going to be this one. Give me a moment while I move these cards so we can see them all. Okay, that's better. So first off, let's take a closer look at Mermaid's Love. And again, there are two people in this card, which is wonderful when we're talking about a love reading, and male or female, any gender identity can relate to either of the figures. But what I'm picking up from this is a desire to have a partner that balances, that has a distinctly different energy. Pile one, you may be an earthy, practical personality, which is lovely, and it may be inherently different than who might be your ideal partner, which might be more of an artistic or cerebral type of person. Both people can coexist in a relationship and create a beautiful balance, and that's what I'm seeing in this card. So we're talking about a water sign or an air sign, you know, maybe more balance, being balanced or needing that balance from an earth sign or fire sign. So this is a very beautiful card because it represents two individuals who have an affection for each other, who are fundamentally very different in energy. But what's beautiful in that is the balance that can be created in the two, and that's reminded me very much of the stone you chose. This beautiful sort of watery energy mixed with this very earthy feeling. So here again, with these Muse cards, you have intellect, which might be someone more representative of the figure on the left, and you have faith, someone who may be a little bit more ideal or, you know, of a creative nature. So here's a scenario where you're not craving to have the partner that is exactly like you. You may actually on the soul level be drawn to someone who's inherently different and that brings interest and balance to your life. Maybe that person challenges you in ways of soul development. That is the structure of that underlying relationship. Again, here with these animal cards, you know, the elephant being sort of this steadfast, family-oriented, very practical earthy element. Let's take a look at the elephant and see if there's any more insights here. So I'm really feeling I was intending this to be sort of a component of you, a present versus a future energy, but that's really kind of not what's coming out here, so we have to kind of flow with that. And my apologies here, because it does seem that the elephant is not actually considered an earth. This is actually a fire element, which I should have known from the flame. Unstoppable, auspicious, and wise. The elephant is arguably the most auspicious figure in the deck. That wisdom being reflected in the intellect card. It is said that the great elephant is the destroyer of obstacles. So if this card appears and you feel stuck, rest assured the path will soon become clear. To add to the mystery, the elephant is also known to create obstacles in order to steer us in the right direction. Trust this gentle and noble creature. It illuminates the way with the light of self-knowledge. This is really very interesting because it's very representative of a counterbalance to what might be more of a water sign, more creative personality. Sometimes, and being one of those personalities myself, we have lots of ideas and it's a little hard to know exactly how to carry those ideas forward, how to get those ideas and projects we intend and we start to actually get them to completion. And your soul, if you're one of those people, might be craving that elephant energy in your life to be that person to help either remove obstacles or create just the right challenge for you to navigate and have some really profound soul development. This is a beautiful relationship here. We're talking about pile one. Let's just check about energy inherent in the earthworm spirit. Shy, hesitant, and reluctant. Yes, absolutely. Even though we're talking about an earth sign and water here, this is so reflective of what we were seeing here and here. Again, the earthworm indicates a newbie or a novice working to establish confidence in a new field. That grounding elephant energy might be something you crave if you are a creative type and you have a desire on a soul level to move a creative project forward and get it done. You may be craving and wanting to pull in draw in a relationship that can help you fulfill what it is your soul came here to do. This is so beautiful, pile one. Others around you may seem wise and experienced, but it's important to remember they once felt earthworm energy too. This card is a reminder not to be intimidated or lose hope. Mastery makes time, and you're on the right track. Besides rumor, it has it at a beginner's mind, offers the most valuable insights. So there's a note here reminding us for earthworm spirits to speak up and risk embarrassment. That may be the energy that you're in now, pile one, and you may find that with that right relationship you feel more confident and able to express your skills and talents that your soul wants to bring forth into the world. That's a lovely energy, and I think the tarot here is just such a lovely confirmation of that. We have the cups with that earthworm. That earthworm seems to have two really important cups and is worried about these other things, and that strength and that elephant energy can help to shift your course to be able to see and develop those cups, which are pile one. You have something beautiful to bring to the world that's very important, and this stable elephant energy can help you do that. Not to say that that you're in any way reliant on a partner, but sometimes a right person can come into your life to help you both elevate to a new level. And that's not dependence, that's having the right person in your life to positively support self-growth. So that stable energy will help this earthworm energy to be able to see these 2 cups and to be able to really take them to the next level. And we have, this is lovely. And in this instance, you know, the pentacles are very, very grounded energy, very, very stable energy. So it may be that this fire, this burning passion that your soul has, is going to feel like the King of Wands energy as you move forward. And this Queen of Pentacles may bring the intellect, the wisdom, that sort of earthy, practical quality that you're craving. That really helps you balance out the energies and help bring forth all that you have to give to the world. 6 of Cups. I mean, how lovely is the 6 of Cups? This is the type of energy that you're moving toward, pile 1. And whether you are with this person now or you will meet this person in the future, this is the type of quality that your soul is looking for, and they may in fact differ from what you thought you wanted. So this is an opportunity for self-reflection, and you know, to really take a good look at what it is the soul wants and needs versus maybe what external factors may have led you toward. So that's a beautiful love reading for your February. Pile 1, thank you for being with me on this beautiful tarot journey, and I wish you the best. Give a like and subscribe if you enjoyed the reading and if you resonate with the messages that came forward today. Thank you. Bye. Hi and welcome, pile 2. You chose the card Art of Seduction. I'm really taken with the lovely detail on this dress. This is a very beautiful card, seemingly very appropriate for a love reading. I'm also noticing that it is card number 14, and this video I hope reaches you before Valentine's Day, and maybe that's just confirmation for someone that that is a special day for you in your relationship or significant to you in some way. The Snowflake Obsidian here. Let's find out. Let's get some cards for your pile. I have some thoughts on this already, but let's see where this takes us. So, what aspects of a loving relationship does pile 2's soul truly crave? What is it pile 2's soul is really looking for? I'm feeling a card back here. I'm gonna reach in here and get this. Okay. Interesting. Feeling this one. Mercury. Okay, we'll go with 2 cards from this deck. let's look at the animal spirit cards and find out what energies exist in this relation. Well, we have two that came out at the same time. Okay. Oh, pardon me, there is three. That seems significant. We're gonna put them in the order they came out in. Sure that I can get them all in the view. Very interesting pile 2. I was intending to take 2 cards, but you indeed have 3. So we'll see where this energy takes us. If we need to pull more cards, we certainly can. Let's have more information about what energy pile 2's soul is really looking for in a relationship, whether that's a current relationship or a future relationship. What is it that, I don't know why we're shuffling a lot here, but we go with the energy. Oh, that one. Well, I lost it. I feel like we have a lot of information that wants to come out in this pile. That's what's going on here. I'm feeling this. I am definitely feeling the card that my finger is on right now back here. Let's see what this is. Okay, the Fool. I'm very excited to find out what's going on in your reading. Pile 2. Let's find out more information. Let's do another shuffle. We have more clarity about what pile 2's soul is looking for in love. 7 of Pentacles, and I'm feeling this one too. Okay. Let's start back here with our signifier card. And with any tarot reading, we want to keep in mind the genders on the cards do not represent gender or gender identity in real life. You may relate to either sides of this energy as we continue our reading. It's more about personality and the energy that you embody, or the energy that your potential love embodies. We do not have to put ourselves in any sort of energetic box. We can be free to identify with the energies coming out, and if you feel the energies are backward, and the energy that I'm talking about as pile 2 feels more like who you want in a partner, that is okay. Feel free to flip the energy around. So let's see what we have. It strikes me that these figures, the masculine figure and the feminine figure is looking at him. He's looking away. He's looking towards something else. His mind, however, is on seeking something. So he's reaching for this flower. And there's something about this that almost seems as though the flower is in front of him and he's missing it. And again, this does not have to be gender. This could represent the feminine in the relationship just as easily as the masculine. We just need the characters as an example. So this may be that you identify more with the figure on the right, pile 2, where you may be searching for someone who sees you in your unique wonderfulness. You're looking for that partner who sees you. And there may be an energy here where this partner has something distracting going on in their life. This partner may have family members who need them. This partner may see you, but you're not feeling it because they're focused on building a life with you and are inadvertently missing that they are already in that life. So take this as it resonates. You will know how you and your situation or future situation might relate, because there's a lot just here in this card. The Snowflake Obsidian, for me, I think it came through. This may be a piece of advice. Snowflake Obsidian is very much about clearing and transmuting energy. So there may be an energy here, pile 2, where one partner is missing the other. And that in no way implies that there's intention there. There could be some other factor interfering here with what may be an incredibly beautiful bond between two souls. So let's just keep exploring what we're finding here. Rhetoric. Okay, there is something here about a story, a limiting belief being told, and this figure is holding a sword. This figure, whatever limiting belief is blocking these two people from really fully connecting. Pile 2, you are ready to take that limiting belief and you are ready to cut right through it. Because it is time. It is time for that to happen. I'm feeling that sword being an incredibly important message for really breaking through something, and that something may be a concept, a societal construct, or a limiting belief about how one should live one's life. Potentially, this might have to do with career. There are a lot of ways that a limiting belief might keep you stuck. Again, here with the limiting belief, communication. Mercury is the planet of communication. And you can see this figure has a flute. It is time to cut through cut through something here, and that way to do that is communication. There's something being blocked here from a truly fulfilling connection. This card has so much potential, yet one partner is not able to fully bring the attention that they may want to bring to this relationship. So this is not a message about cutting off that partner. This is indeed, oh, excuse me, I bumped my light. This is a message where there's some communication here that can act as that sword to cut through that limiting belief. And I am feeling that we have 3 cards here in a love reading for the energies that are coming through, and in no way am I feeling that this is a third-party situation. I do not feel that the figure in this card is distracted by a third party. I feel that the vulture in this relationship is an external factor, an obligation, a commitment, a job. Maybe it's maybe there's a career situation that's preventing one partner from moving to the same city as the other partner. There is something that needs with communication to be cut through, and I feel like that's what we've got here with that vulture energy coming through. I think butterfly here may indeed be representing of the transformation, the potential for this relationship to transform into something incredibly beautiful, in something beyond what you even could expect. This is a potential that's beyond your current expectations of love in a relationship. This is beautiful. Once this is more of a sort of a practical advice reading. How is there a stuck situation here that once it's unstuck, this connection can become so beautiful. I do want to take a moment to look at the whale spirit here. Let's see what the whale spirit can tell us about this current situation in love. I think I passed it already. Let me take a look in the guidebook for the whale spirit. Ah, okay. Desire to delve deeper. Profound peace and ancient wisdom. The whale represents profound emotional health and stability. Whale personalities are not afraid of emotional expression or traversing difficult terrain, as they have overcome many challenges in their lives. These experiences have enriched them, given them stability, strength, and depth that is rare. Whale energy is usually linked to feminine forces of compassion and communication. Here we have the Mercury, the planet of communication. So this whale spirit is really, really driving this point home about there is something that needs communicated here. We can we can depend on whale personalities when all else seems lost, and trust them to be a beacon in our darkest hour. So yeah, this is this is really showing us what we were already seeing. This something that's distracting this partner, once that's broken through and overcome with the communication, with that thin crisp sort of clear, concise communication, in the lessons learned in that process, that's representative of the whale spirit here. The stability that will bring once that communication occurs. So again, this I'm feeling like the way this relationship can move forward with the Chariot here is going to be so like that butterfly. That is a transformation that's worth waiting for. And this the farmer tending these pentacles, there has to be some patience here, because this might not be something that can happen quickly. These seeds of clear communication, it's not just one conversation, more than likely. This is something that's going to take some time and patience on both parts. But once it does, there will be this profound transformation. And that will sort of unlock the next stage. So I think pile 2, you know what it is you want in a relationship. That's something that's already clear to you. You know what I'm talking about. But there is this little something in the way. And this Two of Swords is really representative of 2 different paths. Okay, this could be about how that communication happens. One could take a swift and foolish approach, or one could really nurture it and take the time to unlock this and take it to the next step of of deep connection with that person. This is really interesting that it became an advice reading first and foremost, because pile 2, you know what you want. You know that type of relationship that will be fundamentally meaningful for you. And maybe the block here is a hesitancy toward communication, because sometimes communication is not easy, right? We have to really be confident in our own self and understand why we need to communicate what we need to communicate, in order for that communication to come smoothly and clearly. So pile 2, I have to say this is your advice for a February love reading, and I hope you found the messages valuable. I hope there was something here that you can take with you that means something. If you resonated with this reading, please give me a like and subscribe. It's always very you know, I'm very grateful to be able to grow my channel, and the more people who can find my video, the more people who can get the messages that were meant for them. So thank you for being with me on this reading today. I hope to see you back soon. Bye. Welcome, pile 3. Thank you for being with me here today for this reading about what your soul truly desires in a loving relationship. Whether you are currently in a loving relationship or this is a future relationship, this reading is still relevant. It's about what your soul is desiring. You have this lovely card called Pure Nature. This is a young woman, and you by no means need to be female or identifying as female to relate to this card. We all have feminine energy within us. This is someone representing you, pile 3, who craves to be in touch with your true nature. And again, I say this has nothing to do with gender. This is about a pile 3. This here is representative of you. You seem to me to be a creative type of soul, a creative type of personality, someone who really has had to push down personal uniqueness in order to exist in a world that may not have seen you fully for who you are. So even though this figure is young, that's the youthfulness of the energy. There is a creative, passionate drive that your soul is talking to you about right now. This I don't know botanicals and their meanings as well as I like, but I do believe this is a peony, and that may represent truth and honesty. And there is an importance in your soul about living your authentic self in every aspect of your life, in relationship, in career, the type of home you have. There's a craving deep down, and that is so valid and part of living a beautiful, meaningful life, to be able to be in touch with your soul on that level and understand those unique aspects of self. You've chosen the cherry garnet, and that really is a stone of representing passion, and that in this pile really is feeling strongly to me, not just of passionate love, although as a passionate soul, passion would be part of your healthy relationship, I'm feeling. And I really, I normally draw the cards first, but I was feeling so much with just these two elements. that I felt we needed to get right into it. So now let's take a look. Let's pull some cards to find out more detail about the message that's coming through so strongly in this card. I feel pile 3 that not only are you very creative at a soul level, you're also very wise, because in selecting a pile in a love reading that is so about personal truth, that's showing the wisdom and depth inherent in your being. So I'm excited to see what cards come out for you. Feeling this one. We've got Temperance, and I'm realizing that card came out in reverse. I actually prefer to not take reversals. That's my personal choice because I feel like the cards have so much depth of information on their own. I don't like to be doubting myself about whether or not it was in reverse when I picked it up. We've got Intellect, and I just really feel strongly there's a third card coming out for you. Okay, I'm going to have to take a look at that one, because I am not sure, and I have had this deck for a number of years. I'm going to have to check the meaning of that card. But before we do that, let's find some, what do the animal spirits have to say? What type of energy from the animal spirits can help us inform at a soul level what's going on, and what pile, more clarity about what pile 3's, oh, wow, interesting. Pile 3's, these two cards were stuck together, and I strongly feel like they were meant to be together. And again, I'm getting the strong sense you all need a third card. Okay. Octopus. Are we seeing that? Yeah. Okay. Pile 3. This is very, very interesting creative energy. We have more information. Already feeling that. They're really popping out for this pile about what pile 3's soul desires in a loving relationship. That is really interesting to come out in a love reading. Please don't be concerned. I see where this is going, and this is in no way negative. We're gonna get the Knight of Swords. Wow, pile 3. There is very passionate energy coming from your swords, and I'm feeling like, here we go. You just take note here before we get too far into the reading. You've had Temperance come out twice. Wow. Is your soul really wanting to drive that home? Let's check. You have Intellect, and I do feel pile 3, before we even drew any more cards than the first one, I was feeling quite an old soul type of energy from you. Okay, here we have Integrity. Blend with the choir while remaining solo. That is incredibly interesting. Okay. Again, I'm getting that you're an old soul and you are a creative soul. Balance is something that's important here. Let's take a look at, I just want to take double check the snake energy. What is the snake? Why is the snake energy here with regards to a love reading? The snake is the symbol of our highest potential. It is said that the Shakti, our creative life force, lies dormant at the base of our spine in the form of a coiled snake. Regardless of whether this image rings true for you, it's well worth considering the amount of unawakened or untapped potential within. What would your life look like if you woke it up? How can you stir it from slumber? An experienced yoga or meditation teacher can lead the way. Make haste. Make... Right below it here we have the Knight of Swords. And I believe that might be, with, except for the Chariot, the fastest card in the deck. The Snake card appears when there is no more time to waste. Bring into balance. There's a suggestion here with the snake energy to bring into balance, and that's exactly what we're seeing with the Temperance cards. Kundalini yoga and meditation may be important to you at this time when you have so much untapped passion and creativity within your soul. And pile 3, this is coming out as a love reading. So there is part of you that knows being your true authentic self in whatever creative pursuit, whether you're an entrepreneur or an artist or an energetic healer, whatever burns inside of you that you want to bring forth into the world. There is something here you need to bring into balance to be able to really open up that world of love within you. This is very exciting energy and an opportunity for some real awakening, creative awakening, energetic awakenings. We have gazelle energy. Gazelles are fast. So this is an energy that's coming in fast for you. This is an energy that will unlock creativity and passion in all aspects of your life. We're talking about career, we're talking about your personal life, we're talking about your love relationships. So this became not just about love, but about passion in general for you. Heightened awareness and ability to be vulnerable are actually keywords for the gazelle. The gazelle represents extreme grace with every move. This awe-inspiring beauty emits sophistication and elegance. There is a very pure natural beauty about your soul. And I think that's what we're talking about here with the gazelle. Gazelle personalities are often hyper aware of their surroundings. And this can inhibit them from enjoying the beauty they've spent so much effort cultivating. When this card appears, it's time to get back to the present moment. Sit down, find your breath. Here we go about meditation being really important for you right now. And acknowledge the bounty that surrounds you. Let it nourish your gentle spirit. This is so lovely. There's a message here again about yoga being something that can aid balance. Wow, your soul really had a lot to say today, pile 3. And let's take a quick look at the octopus. I do associate that one with creativity, but let's double check just to be sure. If I can find it. Well, why am I not finding the octopus? Stay with me, pile 3. I just want to make sure I'm giving you all the relevant information for your, oh, octopus. Okay. Reaching, yearning, lacking boundaries and direction. This may also be speaking to that hyper-vigilant sort of energy where you feel pulled in more than one direction. The octopus, and that may be about, you may have multiple passions, multiple creative pursuits, and that may be difficult to navigate as you are trying to bring focus and develop different creative projects, and that is something that, you know, we'll go back to the meditation on that for getting some clarity on that. The octopus signifies a wonderfully perceptive mind paired with a lack of healthy boundaries. Unfortunately, this results in well-intended but messy relationships. The focus, being so passionate and being pulled in multiple directions. So this might be the core of why this isn't a love reading for you. If one is pulled in too many directions, finding that sense of balance and groundedness is really it can be challenging for the creative type. That's something I relate to myself, and in being pulled in many directions, it is also hard to devote adequate time for the loving relationships in our life, romantic relationships, as well as family and friends, when we have a tendency to reach out in too many directions. Sometimes we need to pull in and rebalance. That's exactly what I was feeling when the devil energy came out. That pull in different directions can sabotage, in a way, your wonderful, well-intended pursuits. So that's the thing here that needs to be brought into balance. You've got those octopus tentacles reaching out in too many directions. Finding that quiet time to yourself, to refocus, to center, to ground, to find balance, to balance not only one's relationship with one's professional pursuits versus creative pursuits, but also find that balance within self-care. We're not going to be able to show up for our passionate pursuits if we haven't taken the time for self-reflection, meditation, making sure that we're taking care of our body with adequate sleep, the food that we need to keep ourselves going. You know, we, and this is something I'm very guilty of, it's hard to find that self-care time. That's what that devil energy is. Spreading ourselves too thin, reaching in too many directions. We need to pull that passion in and focus it on where we can really bring everything in our life back into balance. Focusing it, directing it. We're awakening it, but we also need to make sure we're doing so in a balanced way. Again, justice, that's going to be about balance. We have to be able to not put all of our passionate efforts into one area and neglect those important relationships in our life as well. But we also don't want relationship and other external factors to sabotage what feeds our soul, and that's our creative, passionate pursuits. And this waking up energy, this is a fast-moving thing. And I'm feeling like there is going to be one of these octopus arms that's calling to you so strongly. And you're going to know what this is, not me. It could be different, as this is a general reading. It's going to be different for everyone who's listening to pile 3. There's going to be something, if you quiet your mind, that really calls out to, this is the thing that my inspiration is most drawn to at this time. And you may have to put another creative pursuit on hold. Don't forget about it. It's important too. But maybe there's another creative pursuit that needs to be advanced. And needs, because you've got that spark of inspiration, that one, let that octopus stretch out one tentacle and go in that direction strongly, going in one direction strongly, choosing, but also taking care of oneself. That's challenging. That's challenging pile 3, but that is where the happiness comes in the relationships. And this reflecting, getting still, seeing what exists there in the darkness. Because maybe that painting that you've been wanting to do for like 3 years, when you quiet your mind, maybe that's the thing you see, and you started it and you put it away and you haven't worked on it in years. Maybe there's something burning there that's saying that you need that right now. That will help you with this passion. That will reignite, that may indeed unlock more fire to the next creative project. Once you've put some focus into that one, whether it's a painting or whatever your creative, maybe you're a songwriter, whatever that creative project is that you put on the back burner, maybe if you get quiet in meditation, maybe you find that spark it's still burning. It's still burning. Maybe that's your soul telling you this might unlock other things you felt stuck in. Just quiet yourself and you'll know what that thing is. And it's only in the darkness that you can really find the thing that octopus is going to be starting to move towards. And take that passion and move toward it quickly. I mean, not recklessly. You still have to balance your other areas of life, but use the passion to push forward, and that may indeed unlock more. The blending in message that we got here, that may be about making sure that you drop those important balls of the rest of your life. If you're one of these, you're an octopus with 8 different tentacles juggling 8 different balls, make sure that you don't drop any of them, but there's one that's really calling you. Well, pile 3, that was really an enjoyable reading, and I hope that you got something meaningful out of that, and I hope that then reflects, this message here can reflect positively into your passionate life moving forward in all aspects of your life, as well as love. I wish you the best. Thanks for being here with me today. I would greatly appreciate a like and subscribe if you resonated with the messages in this video, and I would love to have you back for another reading. Bye.